What's happening? We're talking about Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne with the guitar player Randy Rhoads originally playing that tune. Comes in with a good old-fashioned pick slide. You can use the side of your pick, usually works best on the low strings and moving nice and slow. You want a lot of gain on your distortion. He was using a Jackson Flying V guitar, his custom, and a good old-fashioned Marshall stack, so that also helps. Once you get down to the main riff, you start with your first finger on the 2nd fret, low E string, which is F sharp, and you're going to move to its 5th, which is C sharp, the 4th fret on the A string. Then back to F sharp, and then up to the 5th fret on the A string, which is D, back to 2, 4, 2. So that figure. You want to stay in position with your first finger on the 2nd fret, lining up all the way to where your pinky's covering the 5th fret. This will help you to play the whole thing in position and better in time as well. So once again, 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, back to 2, 4, 2. Now we'll go to the 2nd fret on the A string with our first finger, and then down with our pinky on the 5th fret, low E string, 4th fret, back to 5th, then back up to B, which is 2nd fret, A string, 5, and then you go open, low E, back to your tonic, which is F sharp. So that. So both of those parts together. Now the chords he uses to go into the verse is a D5 power chord, which you can play on the 5th fret A string, and you're up to the E5 power chord, which is the 7th fret. Now we'll move into the verse, which uses a galloping technique in your right hand on the A string. This matches the hi-hat pattern that the drummer's doing. You can use your alternate picking to get this rhythm. If this is too hard at first, you might want to use just downstrokes and simplify it using 8th notes. Alright, so now the chords that we're hitting here, first one is an A major triad with our 3rd finger, 7th fret D string, our 2nd finger, 6th fret G string, and then our 1st finger, 5th fret B string. The second chord is a first inversion E major chord with our 3rd finger on the 6th fret D string, our 1st finger on the 4th fret G string, and then our 2nd finger on the 5th fret B string. Then you can take this chord and move it down a whole step to where your 3rd finger is now on the 4th fret, 1st finger is on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger is on 3rd fret B string. And this is a first inversion D major chord. So we got A major, first inversion E major, first inversion D major. Back to another root position, A major. This time we'll hit like the typical power chord. You can reach down like we talked about before with our 2nd finger to hit the G on the low E string, which is 3rd fret, and then go back to the A. That other fill that I was using that Randy Rhoads does so well is with our 3rd finger on the 4th fret and our 1st finger on the 2nd fret, and we're going to pull off. So 4, pull it, 2, pull open. And that's his transition lick back to another round of the verse. So once again, the easy way. or the way that it goes on the CD, the galloping. Just roll it back from the top.